Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. It's Codebreaker Gaming back with another video playthrough. And in tonight's video playthrough, we're going to be playing some more Dead by Daylight as one of the many killers that I do not main. One of the killers I'm not that familiar with. Ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's video, we'll be playing as the artist. And this is not a killer that I see many people use the few times that I have played as a survivor, so I do not know how popular or unpopular this killer may be. But we're going to get into this match, but before we do, let's go over the perks and add-ons I've decided to use for this particular build with the artist. For gen defense, I'm going to be running the Merciless Storm, and for those of you who don't know, when a generator reaches 90% progress, survivors working on the generator will be faced with continuous skill checks. If they miss a skill check or stop repairing, that generator is blocked by the entity for 18 seconds. So Merciless Storm is great for gen defense because it blocks up a generator for 18 seconds should a survivor miss a skill check. It's also great for locational purposes, because if they miss a skill check, not only does the entity block the generator from being repaired for 18 seconds, it sends me a notification to let me know which generator they are working on and that it's close to being complete, so I can make my way over there to, fuck shit up. Perk number 2, we're going to be running the Call of Brine. Now, after damaging a generator with this perk, the generator begins regressing at 125% of its normal regression speed, and I can see its aura in yellow. This perk is also great for gen defense because it regresses generators much faster than they normally would. Now, what it also does is it highlights that generator's aura in yellow, so I'll know that that generator is continuing to regress. If the aura goes red, I'll know that that means that a survivor has touched that generator. We're going to be running Thrill and Tremors. Why? Because if a generator reaches 90%, survivors are not going to give up on it. As you guys saw in the last game I played with the twins, when they get to 90% progress, they're going to camp that generator because it's so close to being complete. While I'm over there, if I happen to down one of them and pick them up, Thrilling Tremors activates. Now, when Thrilling Tremors activates, all generators that are not being repaired by survivors are blocked by the entity. They cannot be repaired for the next 16 seconds. And all affected generators are highlighted with a white aura. So this is good for gen defense because it blocks generators for 16 seconds. But it's also good for locational purposes because generators that are blocked will have a white aura. So I know if the generator is red, it means that survivors are on it. That's the next generator I need to target. Excuse me. And lastly, we're going to be running Eruption. I do not have Jolt, so Eruption is the next best thing. So, whenever a survivor enters a dying state, every affected generator explodes, losing 10% worth of progress, and they start to regress. Any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and reveal their aura for 8 seconds. So after damaging a generator, I'm basically charging it with Eruption. So I can damage multiple generators, and the moment I put any survivor into a dying state, all generators that have been charged with Eruption will explode, lose 10% worth of their progress, and if a survivor happens to be on that generator, they'll scream and reveal their aura for 8 seconds. This is the next best thing to Jolt. It actually may be a little bit better than Jolt, okay? Now for my add-ons, I'm going to be running the Severed Tongue. This decreases the length of time that the artist's movement slows down when dire crows take flight by half a second. I mean, it's a level 3 perk, so I mean, half a second doesn't sound like much, but it should make a substantial difference in that particular ability. And then we're going to be running a Thorny Nest. Survivors damaged by a dire crow are afflicted by the hemorrhage and mangled status effect. Now for me, anytime a survivor is inflicted with hemorrhage, I feel good, because hemorrhage means they'll bleed out and they can enter a dying state even if I don't attack them, or if they're still in a living state, they're going to be bleeding and I can follow that trail of blood to their location. Now for my offering, you guys know that I normally like to run an Ebony Memento or an Ivory Memento Mari. I do not have any because I am very low level with this killer, so in order to gain blood points so that I can keep messing around with her blood web, I'm going to be running the Devout Shrike Wreath. Now this grants 75% bonus blood points in the sacrifice category. So I have to sacrifice people in order for this to be effective. That shouldn't be a problem. With that said, I'm going to ready up. While we're looking for a match, for those of you that have not already done so, please take this time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload new gameplay videos and do live broadcasts. For those of you out there that main the artists, go ahead and leave a like on this video and comment below what build you like to run with this particular killer and why. What is it good for? I may want to give that build a try as I am very inexperienced with this killer. I'm going to go ahead and ready up. I don't have anything to wait for. That was a very quick match search, so hopefully these guys ready up pretty quickly too, so we can jump in this game really quickly. While you guys are waiting for the game to start, why don't you guys go ahead and comment below what killers from other horror movies, video games, or television series franchise you want to see brought to Dead by Daylight. Most of you are excited that we got the Ridley Scott's xenomorph alien with chapter 29, which released a few weeks ago. Good killer, very true to the killer in the movies. However, I'm not satisfied until I see the Candyman brought to Dead by Daylight. Candyman would be an excellent addition, as well as the nun from the Conjuring universe. I would love to see Victor Crowley from the Hatchet movie series, which most of you probably don't know about. These would be three killers that would be very great for Dead by Daylight. And with Friday the 13th, the game, with the servers shutting down in December, perhaps we will get the real Jason Voorhees instead of the knockoff version, which Dead by Daylight has decided to call the Trapper. Maybe they'll give us the real Jason Voorhees instead of, you know, the Kmart version. The Trapper is fun to play, don't get me wrong, but I think we'd all rather have the real thing. So we'll see what happens once those servers go offline, now that the lawsuits are all over with. And we're here at the Garden of Joy in the Withered Isles. Let's see what I can do with the artists. As a challenge to myself is to use killers that I wouldn't normally use. Killers that I don't main, and see how well I can perform. See how well I can perform with them. No one's here. Hey, get around that thing. I have a feeling they're gonna go inside the house first. Really? I was literally just right there. Skill checks. She's super slow with that. Somebody hiding back here. They want this. That's charged. That's charged. You're in here, aren't you? Idiot. Let's get you to this hook over here, my guy. Since you want to hang out in lockers and shit. It's pretty strong, though. I don't know what they're doing, but they're setting off a lot of generators. Let's stop them from getting this one. I don't know what these guys are doing, but they're... What are they doing? They're doing that on purpose. You're in a dying state, aren't you? Get that merciless. We'll put you right here on Front Street in front of everybody. Make an example. They're on that generator over there. Oh no, they're all unblocked. Let's do this. Hiding. They got her off this hook. Attention. see you. I see you. How did she avoid that? That's fake, right? What's the point of these birds? Like, what are they actually doing? Somewhere else. On your neck. These hooks are pretty far away, so she might be safe. If I make it to that hook, it'll be outstanding. Wait, who did that? Okay. We'll camp you. Camp you out. Well, I just saw somebody. You ain't getting out. I'm gonna take 3 of y'all out. That should be wraps for you. That wasn't too bad to be inexperienced with this particular killer. We got 3 of them out of there. Got some good sacrifice bonus value. Yeah, I'm satisfied. They were low level like me, I'm guessing. Not too bad though. Let's keep it moving.